Breaking news from the Supreme Court about former President Donald Trump. The High Court just said moments ago that Mr. Trump can stay on this year's presidential ballot in Colorado after that state barred him from its Republican primary. Colorado Supreme Court had disqualified Mr. Trump under a constitutional provision that bars people who engage in insurrection from holding office. The decision today, of course, coming ahead of tomorrow's Super Tuesday contest when 15 states, including Colorado, will hold primary elections. Senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett is here with us to walk us through what this decision means and what this decision does not mean. Vaughn Hilliard is also here in the studio as well. He's been covering the Trump campaign. Vaughn, I'll get to you in just a moment. Laura, let me start with you. This was a case that was about Colorado, but it sounds like this is going to have ramifications that extend beyond just that state.
Absolutely, Craig. The Republican frontrunner is now permitted to run for president, not only in Colorado, but across all 50 states. The justices here in a unanimous decision rejecting Colorado's effort to ban him under the Constitution's so-called insurrection clause, the heart of this case, about the meaning of a largely untested provision of the Constitution, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which says essentially that if you take an oath to uphold the Constitution and then you engage in insurrection, you are not permitted to hold that office once again. But again, the court here is saying because the Constitution makes Congress rather than the states responsible for enforcing Section 3 against federal office holders and candidates, we reverse. So again, a clear win for the Republican frontrunner. The Colorado case was the one that was in front of them right now, but other states had tried to ban him from the ballot, including Maine and Illinois. With the court doing this right now, those essentially will also be wiped away, Craig.
And again, as you point out, a unanimous decision, not something we see very frequently from the Supreme Court these days. There were two questions at hand. You mentioned, of course, the clause in the 14th Amendment, but there was also the question of who actually gets to decide who's engaged in an insurrection in this country.
Yes, and Donald Trump's attorneys had essentially tried to convince the court successfully here that this was for Congress to decide. Not just any one state could sort of unilaterally take somebody off a ballot in a national election. That was something that the justices were very interested in at oral argument, something that they appeared deeply skeptical of, the Colorado voters in this case trying to do that. And obviously, Trump's position prevailed in this case.
So this does now mean that the outstanding ballot challenges have been done away with.
Yes. Remember, there were dozens and dozens of lawsuits across the country. Some courts had tried to dodge the issue. Some courts had ruled in Trump's favor, saying states didn't have the power to do this. Colorado was the first one that had taken that unprecedented step in trying to ban him. And then two others followed, as I mentioned, in both Illinois and Maine. And now those will no longer hold.
Well, we've talked about this a fair amount over the past few weeks. You're not terribly surprised. It seemed as if the justices were openly skeptical, shall we say, when those oral arguments were made roughly a month ago.
They were. And you'll remember how this all started was by voters. This was sort of a project that was started at its inception with a liberal think tank group that was trying to see if they could disqualify the former president. They started sort of a state-by-state effort trying to figure out which states would be most receptive to it. But it wasn't just progressives who were thinking that they might actually be able to do this successfully, Craig. There were a number of outspoken Republicans and other conservatives who had tried to make this argument and say, if you look at just the plain text of the 14th Amendment, he should be banned. But again, we're going to work our way through the decision and see exactly how the court dispensed with that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.